got a lot of great tips, trips, and pointers for you as a food truck owner. So let's go from number 14 down to number 1. Number 14, Jasmine from the Twisted Treats dessert truck. She actually says cash flow management is one of the hardest parts of this type of a business. Quote, you might have a huge weekend, but still struggle because, of course, you have repairs, payroll, and inventory hit all at once. Now, she keeps a dedicated emergency reserve fund after learning those lessons the hard way during year 1. Now, number 13 is Eric from the Mac Attack truck. Eric actually says burnout becomes very real. Of course, quote, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're driving, you're marketing as well, posting online, answering emails. It's kind of nonstop. He works sometimes over 80 hours a week during the first year before finally actually hiring help. Number 12 was Brianna. She actually has Island Flavors truck. Brianna actually says that event organizers sometimes overpromise on attendance numbers. Now, we prepared 5,000 people once and maybe 1,200 people showed up. That mistake actually left her with a massive amount of leftover inventory and even labor costs. Number 12 was Nate. This guy was really cool. Nate was from the Grill Master Express. Nate actually says fuel costs add up faster than new owners actually expect, especially nowadays. He said, quote, driving, generators, propane, it all eats up into the daily profit. Now, between fuel and propane, his truck spends over $900 a week during the busy season. And number 10 was Lisa from the Southern Soul Kitchen. Now, Lisa actually mentioned that she said customers' wait times can make or break a food truck. Quote, she said, if people wait more than 20 minutes or even near the 20-minute mark, some leave bad reviews, and even if your food's amazing, it doesn't matter. She actually redesigned her menu to reduce the cook time, which actually increased the lunch sales by almost 30% and minimized the amount of time she had to wait. So number 9, Tony from the Pizza Wheel Mobile. Tony actually had mentioned his equipment maintenance drains profits very fast. Quote, a small repair turns into about a $1,200 service bill really quick. Now, during year 1, he spent over $8,000 on unexpected repairs alone. Then there was Rachel from the Breakfast Bus. Rachel actually says managing food waste. This was a big one for her. Food waste was one of the toughest balancing acts. Prep too much food and you lose money. If you prep too little, of course, you leave customers not able to spend their money with you. Now, her truck averaged about 15 to 20% food waste reduction now after months of tracking sales patterns and reducing the waste. Number 7 was Kevin. This is from the Loaded Fry Factory. Now, Kevin has mentioned social media pressure never stops. So if you disappear online for a few days, customers think you've completely vanished, he said. I've actually heard that from other people as well. He films content daily while also running the food truck, answering messages, and even updating schedules. And number 6 was Danielle, actually from the Sweet Drizzle Dessert food truck. Danielle actually explained that finding reliable parking in her situation is a constant battle. Great spots, and she quote, great spots was actually competitive, and sometimes cities suddenly change the rules, so she spends almost 2 hours every week securing locations and permits.